Yo, what's poppin' YouTube? It is your boy Madness and welcome back to a brand new video. And finally guys, we are on the PC. I have been setting this up for so long. I've been fixing everything, trying to tweak everything, making sure everything goes right as soon as I start recording with the PC. So sorry for the wait, the delay. I'm sorry for everything guys. I also want to let you guys know I think my OBS isn't the best quality yet in terms of recording gameplay, so it might seem a little bit grainy, but the gameplay is fluid, it is smooth, it is nice because I used NVIDIA shadow play, whatever it's called, and it was really good quality. So definitely the gameplay is really good and you gotta watch the whole gameplay, man. I dropped a good amount of kills for like my first few games on PC and I went insane. I was like doing some crazy things, bro. FOV madness is here, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, definitely watch the whole thing. But today I'm gonna be bringing you guys my settings for PC. So we're back on the settings grind. So I want to show you guys the settings that I'm rocking for PC, and I feel like they're some of the best I've ever felt, man. You definitely feel like a beast with this. So let's get straight into it. Alright, so over here you guys know that I came from a console, so seeing these settings I was just thrown off at first, so I didn't really pay attention to them. All I know that is my input is controller. I use a typical default DualSense 5 PlayStation 5 controller connected to my PC. I have no paddles because I just kind of retired it and I just use it without paddles. And I use bump and jumper, which is just like using paddles, but we'll get into the control settings later. But yeah, I don't use paddles no more. I just use my typical PS5 controller. Now for graphics, this is what I got. So I always get like consistently 200 frames when I'm playing Rebirth. It is so good with these specific graphic settings. So I use an NVIDIA 3070 EVGA and it is really good. It's really quiet too, and I have it on 144 because my monitor is 144. I got a render resolution on 100 1080p, and dynamic I got disabled. All this stuff, I mean, you can just follow along with me as I'm going down. Unlimited frame rate limit, display gamma on 2.2 sRGB, and this stuff, yeah, it follows. But then when we go to quality, this is where we get 120 FOV, man. This is where we've been dying to get, you know what I'm saying? So we're on 120, and guys, I have to say it lives up to the hype. It is so good. You need 120 FOV. Field of view, you gotta have affected as well. This gives you no recoil. This is what gives you the no recoil look that FOV gives a lot of people. Camera movement, I have it on the least 50 because you don't want your game shaking when you're shooting someone. That's definitely not good. Stream quality, I have a low. All this I have pretty much low settings, but texture I have normal. All this stuff enabled. Bullet impact sprays, tessellation disabled, dismember and gore disabled, on demand texture streaming disabled. This stuff you don't want anything obstructing your view, have it off. And then world motion blur off, depth of field off, rubber motion blur off. Shadow map resolution I have on normal. Enable these caches, particle lighting on low, ray tracing off. All this other stuff is off too. Now moving on to interface, I have colorblind type on Chernopia. It makes the game look really good, and I only have it on the world. I don't like it on the interface. I just feel like it makes the world look more blue, and I kind of like that. And this stuff is like whatever you guys see on top left. I just have them on, and yeah, interface is not really important. But let's go to audio. I'm using boost low just like when I was on console, and master volume I have it on 70.33 because my game is pretty loud with my headset. So music I have it all the way off. Effects 60 because it be loud as hell. Cinematics, whatever. And yeah, these are my audio settings. And now we move on to the good stuff. Last but not least, we got the controller, probably the most important thing. So we got bump and jumper tactical flip. Bump and jumper allows me to jump with my L2 button while also having control over my right stick, and it is definitely really useful for those tight situations or just having control over your aim while you're doing some crazy movements. So definitely this is the way to go. And then we got dead zone at 0.05 for my left stick, but for my right stick I have a control freak. So with my control freak, my boy Rahat put me on. He said to put 0.07 for your dead zone on your right stick. It gives you like a fine-tuning aim when you're aiming down, and you know, pairing it with a low sensitivity. Yes guys, I'm using low sense on the PC. 7 and 7 I feel like it's perfect for me because I love my high sense. 6.6 is too slow. 7.7 is a little bit faster, so I'm using that. 6.6 is definitely meta, everybody uses that, but 7.7 I feel like pairing it with a 0.07 input dead zone for your right stick, it is so good, man. You have to try it. It's literally aimbot, bro. I never tweaked my dead zone before in my previous settings videos, but 2.07, it has to be the move for you guys, so trust me on that. This stuff you guys can kind of just follow along, but aim response curve type I have it on dynamic, control vibration off, standard aim assist, scale aim assist with FOV is disabled because you don't want to get used to having it enabled. Being used to disabled, it makes you a better player, trust me on that. And all this stuff is typical Warzone contextual tap. Apply all armor play behavior, slide behavior on tap, which allows you to do the crazy slide cancels and move around the map fluidly. Automatic sprint, automatic tactical sprint, and yeah, this is what we know and love from my console days. So that's it, guys. These are my settings for PC. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Let me know what you guys think. I can't wait to be on PC, but definitely watch the whole video because I go crazy. And yeah, I love you guys so much. I'm sorry once again for the wait. Take care, y'all. Peace. Love you guys.
Gas is closing in. Proceed to
Give it
the
a
safe zone.
chance. This is your first time going against Thursday, isn't it?
Enemy soldier incoming. Eliminate all targets in the
Like
AO.
everything last time was online thing. What is it?
Under fire! Contact! Contact!
Enemy UAV overhead.
Murdered!
Enemy UAV overhead. Enemy UAV overhead. Bounty target is down. Well done. Enemy UAV overhead. Hostile dropping into the area. Watch the skies.
We're not all here. Regroup in a safe zone.
They just slid right past me. I didn't even see that nigga.
Fucking garbage. Get the fuck out the game, man.
Hostile dropping into the area. Friendly loadout drop on the way.
Sustaining fire!
Fucking garbage.
By you, buddy.
Bastard!
Crossing the frag.
I don't die so easy. Sustaining fire! Don't they know who I am?
Oh, he's one shot.
Fucking bitch. That's my big target.
Under fire! Stabbing.
Enemy dropping into the AO.
The next building.
Murdered. You die in the next act.
Suck my dick, bro.
Fire cell done. Prices are back to normal.
Sustaining
Less
fire.
than 10 to
Don't
go.
they know
You
who
can
I
win this.
am?
Enemy soldier incoming. Friendly UAV overhead. Gas is moving.
Wait! What did he kill me with? He's in the tent.
Only 10 remain. Learn from the loss. Failures are proper team.